Good morning, grade 2. We will continue in our second video talking about the vocabulary words, okay? So the first vocabulary word is communication. The word communication means sharing of information. When you are thinking of something and you want to share it with someone, we communicate. We communicate by talking, right? Today there are other things we use for communication. For example, we talk, we look at each other and we talk, right? And we also we use the phone and the internet for communication. So communicate is the verb. Communicate means to share what you're thinking. That's a verb. We talk, right? And communication is the way we talk and we share information. Like, for example, we can say we use the internet and the phone for communication. The second word is culture. Culture is a way a group of people live. Right? It says here a group of people with the same language and tradition. Culture is where a group of people do the same. They speak the same language. They do the same traditions every year. So the word culture comes from the language that you speak, the religion that you practice, the clothing that you wear, the music that you listen to, and even the food that you eat. This is all part of our culture. And each country has its own culture. All right? So as you can say, it's the way a group of people live. Right? Purpose, reason, the reason or why something was done. When we usually talk about the purpose of reading a certain genre, like informational text. We read informational text. The purpose of it is to get facts or information. The next word is belief. Belief comes from the word believe. Belief means something thought to be true. We believe, I have true belief that they will do well in the exam. So that means I believe they are going to do well. The example that I use here is some people have the same beliefs. Like some people believe in the same thing. Like some people share the same religion because they have the same beliefs. Maintain. Maintain means to take care of something, to not to lose it. Here we use examples such as it is important to maintain tradition like these. It is important to take care or maintain. Okay? So by understanding the definition of the word, you can find the synonym and find the context clues when you read it in a sentence. The school will maintain its practice of school assembly. Okay, so our school will maintain or try to continue doing school assembly, which is the morning line. No, okay, I think that's it. Here, the vocab that we have, range means to be very, very angry. Range is a strong feeling of anger. What else? Here, no, didn't go here. Here, hope. Hope means to wish for something, to really want something to happen. Okay, like we can say, his face was full of rage because the kids broke his window. Here, she hopes she can get the full mark in her exam. She hopes she wins the spelling competition. Contentment. Contentment is to show feeling of happiness. You can see the contentment in the baby's face. That means you can see happiness in his face. Alarm. This is not one of our words in the alarm means to feel danger or something. Okay. Disappointment is the feeling the feeling of being sad or not getting what you want. Okay. next, here we have messenger. Messenger, we said before, when we have er at the end of a verb, like message. For example, message is to send something, to send a note or to someone. A messenger with er is someone who carries a message or news from one place to another, or from one person to another. Okay, so a messenger is a person or someone who carries news or message from one person to another. Moccasins. We said moccasins is a kind of shoes, like many people kind of wear this kind of shoes, but the first moccasins were made by Native Americans to keep their feet warm from the cold winters, and it was made out of animal skin, and some you would put rabbit's fur inside to keep their feet warm. Remember, these Native Americans used to use natural resource for their clothing and fooding and their shelter. Okay, admiration means to show great respect and love for something. Okay, here the workers show their boss great admiration for the success of the company, for example. Here they're looking at her with love and respect. Can we show something admiration? Yes. Here, for example, this man stood with full of admiration for this picture. He was looking at it, and he showed admiration. He admires it. He likes the drawing. Okay, medicine, something that you take when you're not feeling well or you're sick. Exhausted, to be very, very tired. Okay, the next word is trader. As we said, er. So the word trade is to buy and sell goods or products, and you sell it in a market, for example. Trader is someone or a person who buys it and then sells it to other people to make a living. Okay, so in trading, the trader, he buys and sells things because he uses money. He buys the things from the producer, and with money, and he sells it for more money. Okay, as we said yesterday, the word determined. Determined means someone who does not quit, who has a strong purpose. He says here, someone who shows strong purpose, who does not like to stop doing something. When he or she has something in her mind, he or she continues to do it until she finishes it. Here, the kid is determined to finish the puzzle. Herd. Herd is a group of animals that live, feed, or move together. We said animals such as cows live in herds, elephants, here sheep, goats. We saw a herd of sheep grazing on the grassland. Expensive, something that costs a lot of money. Okay, so you have to pay a lot of money to get it. Bow. This is a person who is bending down to greet other people. All right. One here is from Unit 2, the word behavior. Behavior is how someone behaves or how someone acts. Okay, we can say the animal's behavior show that it loves its babies. Okay, the way the animals were acting shows that they love their babies. Evidence. The word evidence is something that shows what happened, or to show that you're telling the truth, right? Here there's a picture of a paper, a letter. These are all evidence that people use to show or prove that they are telling the truth, that they're not lying. Okay, we can have words such as proof. That proof would be a synonym for evidence. Similar. Similar means alike, same. Okay. So these academic words that we took, such as culture and similar and evidence, we learned how to use them in different related words, synonyms, and antonyms. Let's see how we answer them. Here, for example, we talked about related words, words that are connected. Related words means that sometimes words are connected in some way. Some of them can have the same word part. Okay, like for example, here we have behavior and behave. Behavior is a noun and behave is a verb. Okay, so if you look at them, you feel like some letters, they share the same word part. So they have the same word part. Behavior and behave. They share or have the same word part. Number 2, we have evidence and proof. Evidence is something that you use to prove that you're telling the truth. So evidence and proof would have the same meaning. Okay, identify, this is not with us, this term, but identify and identification, they share the same word part. Similar, if I say similar and alike, they would have the same meaning. But here it wrote similar and different. That means they have different meanings or opposite meanings or antonyms. Okay. This is how we will be answering related words. Words that share something or are connected in some way. They can have the same word part, they can have the same meaning or opposite meaning. Okay? It will probably be used in sentences for you guys to understand. Here we took synonyms and later on we'll take antonyms. Synonyms means a word that has the same meaning or almost the same meaning. Okay? Antonym is a word that has the opposite. So if I ask you to look for the synonym, you'll be looking for one word. Like for example, behave or behavior and act. They're synonyms. Proof, you can write information, you can write evidence. Proof, a synonym for proof is information, clues, evidence, data. Identification, we don't have it, but here we can identify when Ms. Angie, for example, tells you to identify the mammals from the reptiles. To know the difference, to identify the noun in a sentence, find the noun, right? So you can name it, description, or label them. Different, the synonym for different means unlike, unsimilar. So synonym, you're looking for one word that has the same or almost the same meaning. Okay, we also took a word part like suffix, the er. I just mentioned that when we add er to the verb, it talks about the person who does something. Like sing, singer, a person who sings. Dance, dancer, a person who dances. Design, designer, a person who designs. Here again with the words in the unit 3, we have related words, again, words that are connected. For example, we have communication, communicate. One is a noun and one is a verb. Okay, how are they related? They share the same word part. They share a word part. A part of the word are the same. Culture, cultural. Also, they share a word part. Okay, we said AL means related to before. Means this is related to a culture. Purpose means the goal or the reason or why. Okay, purpose and goal, do they have the same word part? No, but they have the same meaning. Believe and believe, they share the same word part. They have and also almost the same meaning. Okay, maintain means to take care. So if I write maintain and take care or care, it would be same meaning. But here he wrote destroy. So maintain and destroy has opposite meaning, which is also an antonym. Okay? All right. I hope you guys got it. All right, here we just said again, synonyms and antonyms. Synonym is a word that has the same meaning, almost the same. Antonym means the opposite. Here, the girl communicates with her brother. Here, the highlighted word communicates. It wants you to and then tell you what's the meaning. Let's look for the synonym first. The girl communicates with her brother. They tell each other everything. So communicate means to speak or to tell, right? Or, yeah, speak, yeah. Communicate means to tell. So communicate and tell are synonyms. And it says, what does communicate mean? It means to talk, to speak. Okay, finding a cure is the purpose for the journey. It is a good reason to go. So purpose and reasons are synonyms. They have the same meaning. Okay, and purpose means reason. The girl maintains hope. We said maintain means to take care. All right. So here, the girl maintains hope. She keeps hope, or she has hope. She does not lose it. Here, maintain and lose, they are not synonyms here. They're antonyms. Maintain means to take care or to keep, but lose is the opposite. So these are antonyms. It says underline the antonym. So we underline lose. All right. So when you look for the antonym or synonym, you look for one word only. Maintain means to keep. All right. The brother believes in the girl. He does not doubt her. Believes means he trusts her. He knows that she's telling the truth. And the antonym here was doubt. Doubt means like he knows that like you're not sure if you believe that person. So he does not doubt her mean he does not that means that he believes her. Okay? So the antonym of believe is doubt. And believes means to trust, to know that someone is telling the truth. Okay. And one more. Okay. Context clues. We just did it recently. I think on our last day of, Sunday. Context clues. Okay. So we said synonym and antonym. There's only one word. Context clues are words or phrases that gives you an idea or gives you a hint what the bold word means. Okay, context clues are words that give hints about a word's meaning. You can determine the meaning of an unfamiliar word by looking for clues. Clues means hint, something, a word or sentence that gives you an idea what this word means. All right? So it says circle the context clues that help you understand each bold word. Bold means the word that is darker. We took this also in informational text. When a word is dark, that means it's an important word. It's a vocabulary word. Okay, but here we're going to look for the bold word. We're going to look for the meaning. All right, so the girl meant to break the toys. She did it on purpose. So we want to look for the context clue that tells you what the meaning of purpose means. So we went back and we read it again. The girl meant to break the toy. She did it on purpose. Okay, so we underlined meant to. Meant to here means she did it. She wanted to break it. So we circled meant to because that's the context clue of purpose. And we wrote that purpose means meaning to do something, that she meant to do it. She means to do it. Taking care of an old house isn't easy. Home maintenance is expensive. Maintenance means to take care. Remember, part of the definition, maintain means to take care of something. So here we circle taking care of. Okay, and maintenance means things you do to take care of something. So sometimes parts of your house, this wall is cracked, so you do maintenance to fix this broken part. Okay, Mario looked at Leo in disbelief. He did not believe him. So disbelief is the antonym of belief. Okay, belief means to trust. Disbelief is the antonym. Disbelief means he did not believe him. That's why we had to circle all three. Did not believe. Okay, and the opposite of belief, of disbelief is belief. All right. I hope it helped you. Good luck, guys. See you on Sunday.